Hi, good evening, everything. Good evening, everyone. This is Arvind from SmartBridge. Am I audible to you? Just let me know. Am I audible? Okay. Just what we have discussed in the last session. Just I'm going to revise once, and we'll move on. So I think you have a lot of questions, right? Okay, we'll discuss that at the end of the session. Okay. So in the last session, this is like a GCP generative AI. Guys, please check with your internet. Am I audible or not? Just check once. Yeah. So in the last session, what we discussed in the last session just about generative AI. So what is generative AI and why we need to consider and what it will do and how it is going to work. All these things we have discussed in the last session, right? So now we'll go some more deeper and just we'll see what are the different models we have and why we need to consider and what are the things we have in the generative AI. So these things we will discuss. And just a minute. Okay, we will discuss all the things about generative AI and cloud, how it is going to help. And I'm going to show that how to create account in Google Skill Boost, and also I'll show that what are the courses you need to do and things you need to finish. And also I'll explain how these activities the labs need to do. So all these things stuff we will discuss today. From next session, what we do, just I'm going to show that how to finish activities. Okay, I'll show the how to do activities, and I'm going to show the alternatives. Just I will say that what is generative AI. In the two concepts you're going to cover. One is you learn how this generative AI going to work. What are the different models we have in the generative AI? You will get to know by the end of this sessions, as well as you'll get a certificate from the Google as that you're going to work on a Google Cloud. So what this Google Cloud generally will do means it's gonna give the information like how it is going to help with the cloud. So how it is going to help with the cloud and all these things. It's gonna like guide you. It will guide you on the cloud. Okay, so that is a special thing about this GCP. So we'll discuss and what the things we have will explore. Okay. Meanwhile, I'm going to share this thing and just we'll see that, and after that we go to the account creation, all the things. Okay. So just before moving to generative AI models, okay, just we have a lot of things, so a lot of stuff we need to know. So these generative AI, when it is became more popular in 2022, right? So it became more popular. So what happened? What is the reason we could know so become, because it's going to give the information there itself, right? So it's going to give content. If not like it is not like a search engine, just it is going to give, generate the new information there itself. That's one of the best thing why it became more popular. And after that, how this generative AI going to work? It's going to have some models. It's going to use some background models, and then it is going to process and going to give the information as output. So what is a background means? Generally, these Gen AI is going to be in the part of artificial intelligence. Okay, first we are going to have a whole main thing is artificial intelligence. In that, we are going to have the machine learning. So where it is going to take some initiative with the models. So these machine learning going to deal with the statistics. Okay, it's going to do some calculations and going to respond accordingly. So that too we have discussed in the name of discriminative AI, right? So discriminative AI is mainly used for to predict something. So this generative AI is going to do the task as generating the content, right? Okay. So in the machine learning, we are going to we have discussed about supervised learning and unsupervised learning too, right? So supervised learning is going to deal with the structured labeled data, whereas unsupervised model is gonna deal with unlabeled data. Unlabeled is nothing but the name is suggesting that label and unlabeled. So what is mean by label and unlabeled? Means I'm going to give an example that. For example, you have a huge n number of images. Okay, you have collected from huge n number of images. So for the each image, you're going to have one name, right? So for example, if you, for example, consider that is a you have collected animal images. You have collected animal images. So in this, you're going to name each image with some name. With every animal, you're going to have a name. So you're going to specify that this image belongs to this animal. It's like it may be cat, dog, lion, tiger, whatever may be. So you're going to collect n number of animal images, and you are going to give the names to that images. So here our data is images, right? So data and some objects are there in that images. So we are specifying the name of that objects, means we are specifying that for that images we are going to specify some names. So that is the thing where the data, whereas there is a data which is going to explains the data. Means see, we have the images, consider that is a data. Okay, we have some images, consider that is a data. So that data we are going to explain with other data. So we call it as a generally metadata. Metadata is nothing but the data which is going to describe about data, right? Here what is the data? Here images is the data, and what we are describing with what? We are describing with the names. Names also a data, right? So here names we call it as a metadata. So here labeling is nothing but we are specifying some names. Label is nothing but names, right? In the box we are going to add some labels. Means see, we are going to specify this box belongs to a particular company. So when the you get a parcels deliveries from the e-commerce websites, so they specify this label. So what is label? The company name they're going to be specified on the top of the box. So in that way, we are going to label the data with a some name. So that is the thing we are going to say it is a label data. And unlabeled data means it's not going to specify. So where this, for example, we have ordered from unknown websites. So they have not advertising their company. So you didn't receive any of advertisement on the box. So you don't know from where you have received or from which company you have received and what are the things we have inside that box. So these items will be unknown. So that is the thing we are going to say that is unlabeled data. So this label data is going to deal with the different models, whereas the unlabeled data is going to deal with the other models. So in coming to the label data, we call it as a supervised learning. We call it as a supervised learning. So these supervised learning, we have models like classification models and regression models. So regression models will do a specific task and classification will do a specific task. That we have discussed in the last session. Now we'll go move to the, this is the things we have in machine learning. So what are the models we have in a classification? Can anyone let me know? So what are the models we have, different models in classification in ML? Machine learning. Model names. That's good. Yeah, logistic regression, one as a supervised learning. Yeah, decision trees. Yeah, that is also good. Is that see, CNN and ANN are the models classification supervised learning models only, but the reason that they are belongs to other family. The name of the family was deep learning. So neural networks, CNN. Variational or VAEs is not a model of deep learning, machine learning. It is a model of generative AI. So we will discuss that. Okay. Next, random forestry. Yeah, that's it. So we have n number of models in machine learning. That is decision tree, random forest, and we have SVM. So a lot of models we have in the classification as well as regression. Also, we'll use these models in the name of decision tree regression and random forest regression. So it will act in the both. It will do tasks like classification as well as regression. So these are the models. In coming to unsupervised learning, we have other models, the named as clustering models. Means what this cluster generally will do means these models is not going to predict anything, whereas in classification and regression they will predict. Maybe it may be continuous value or it may be categorical value. They will predict. Whereas coming to the machine learning unsupervised data, means unlabeled data, these models is not going to predict. What they will do means they will classify, means they will separate the data in different classes. It may be a class 1, class 2, class 3, or else based on the given price. For example, I need to know a salary is between 10,000 to 1 lakh. So what it will do, different ranges from 10 to 31, 30 to 61, 60 to 101. So it's going to classify the data. So this is the thing is going to happen in unsupervised data. So whereas coming to the main thing of deep learning, so the generative AI is going to continue from here. So the machine learning came into the picture, and after that, the deep learning has made more popular, more changes in the machine learning and generative part. So what it did means, so they introduced neural network, how the human brain going to interact in the same way. This machine learning and deep learning as well has been built based on human brain. They mimic the human brain, means they have copied the same in how the human brain is going to work. In that way, they will work as well as. Okay, we will discuss. Yeah, just a minute. Let me show. Okay, just a minute. Yeah. So these are the things. So what we discussed till now in a machine learning. Am I audible to you guys? If not, let me know. Is it clear? My voice is okay. Am I audible? Yeah. Thank you. Okay. This is the machine learning. What we discussed till now was define. Okay, machine learning is nothing but which is going to be part of artificial intelligence as AI. So we have two things. One is supervised, another one is unsupervised, and third one we have reinforcement. Another we also semi supervised models also we have. We'll discuss that later on. Application. So machine learning applications are the main idea, main thing of this machine learning. So in the last session we have discussed like spam filtering, means that the mail is good mail or fake mail. So that is the thing machine learning going to predict. Okay. So coming to the classification, we have it going to predict, and the regression what these, and I think we have discussed this. If not, I'm going to give you once again clarity. So classification is going to do prediction, and the regression also going to do predict. But based on the difference between classification and regression is nothing but what is the difference between classification and regression? In anyone? What is the difference between classification and regression? Okay, next. Difference and prediction. Okay. What is the difference between classification and regression? Anyone? Yeah. Yeah, classification gives only two values. You are near to that, but not that the exactly what it means. Binary regression numbers. Yeah, classification is binary, and you have one more technical term. You need to use some technical terms and you need to say, okay, regression is a continuous result and classification is a class-based result. Yeah, that's a good Karthik. And Nawab, classification predicts the categories or labels, while regression predicts the continuous numerical values. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, correct. Can give middle values to middle values. Okay. Classification is a binary classifier. Yeah, binary classifier as well as multi-class classifier. So it will do two things. See, classification, what will do generally? It will classify between yes or no, male or female, or else we have play or not play. So such a type of questions also it's gonna solve. We call it as a binary. As well as it will do one more thing, that multi-class classification means it will do the task as for example, 5-star hotel. We need to predict the rating of 5-star hotel. So for what the reviewer will give in the scale of 1 to 5 means how many classes we have 5 classes. If for example there is a another value we have, for example we have 30 classes, for example like, we call it as 30 because these 30 only will repeat in complete data set. Maybe 1,000, 20,000, 40,000, whatever the data set size, it's not does not matter. What are the valued repeating or not? It is going to unique values. N number of unique values is going to be based on. So we call generally it as a categorical data, right? So classification can do binary classification as well as multi-class classification. Okay. It's for discrete and regression for continuous. Yeah, that's the thing. Good. We call it as a discrete values too. So that is the thing about classification. Whereas regression, it will flow on. There is no repeating value. It will flow like a river. It will goes on until so wherever it will go, just it will predict a number of multi because consider as the best example is price prediction. It may be a house price, it may be a stock price, so whatever may be going to based on the prices. That is the best example for regressions. Is it clear with the guys the classification and regression? And coming to the next, we have discussed about deep learning. In the deep learning also, there is the same concept, labeled data, unlabeled data. And we will deal with the labeled data with the some models, using some models. In that, there are main models. So first we'll discuss about what is deep learning and what is the neural network, how it is formed. After that, we'll go one of the model. After that, we'll go for the generative AI models. Okay, let me. So this is about classification. So deep learning and neural network. So just till now we have got to know about the machine learning. Okay, these are the models and this is the process is going to happen in the machine learning. Okay. Whereas coming to the deep learning, what will happen in this deep learning? So fundamental concepts of neural network. So you can see here, right? Image is going to be here with the green dots and blue dots and red. So what are the see? For example, we have some text. We have some text. We need to predict next word. For example, we have some text like consider like a filling the blanks. I think you wrote a lot of filling the blanks in your exams, right? So in that type of what will the filling the blanks generally will do, it will give the full sentence and they will ask that to fill a word there, right? So for example, this is my model I'm using. I asked to my model to fill the blank. Okay, I gave the complete sentence and asked you to fill. So what this generally will do, these complete words, it may be words, it may be image, it may be text, whatever may be, it will convert that words into numbers. Okay. The model, because the models machines will not understand, the algorithms will not understand the text images words, so they go with the uh, numbers. So we'll convert the numbers. How it will convert, we'll discuss in the NLP concept. Okay. And now, as a part of what they will do, they will first layer, we call it as the input layer. Input layer, nothing but we are going to pass something to this layer. So that is the thing is going to happen in this layer. Maybe we are passing a numbers. Consider, okay, numbers is nothing but text we are passing. So after that, what these neurons will do, it will add some weights to that. Weights in a sense, randomly we'll assign some numbers, and using that numbers, it will calculate some. Okay, it will apply some mathematicals, and it will calculate, and it will go give pass to the hidden layer. In this hidden layer, it will do some calculation with the weights and add the activation functions. What this activation function is nothing but it will say that based on the gave output, what the output it will get, based on that it will say that next neuron to be activated or not, means next neuron need to work or not, it will decide by using this activation function. And also these activation functions will add some complexity. I'll give an example. For example, You are a trainer, okay, you are a trainer or teacher. So just you want to train the first, second class students. So with the mathematics of addition, for example, this is an example. Consider addition. What you will do? Just first you will say how to add numbers. First you will say how to add basic numbers. You will start with the 1 plus 1, and you will say that 2 plus 2 means. So how you will add? You will take 2 lines and you will draw one more 2 lines, and you will count all 4 lines, and you will say this is a 4. Next, you will add 3 plus 3, 4 plus 4. So like this, every day you will teach, and the boy will understand somewhat how to do addition. After a few days, when you trained, after finishing all these things, when he attend for exam, there he will update the things. Means he is not going to give 2 plus 2. He is going to update like 250 plus 250. So then how the student is going to attempt that? How the student is going to attempt? He will draw 250 lines, and he will draw 250 lines. He will give the answer as 500. But it is a quite difficult method. So you will say some shortcuts for that. So add 0 0 plus add 5 5. After add 2. So after when you get there first one as a reminder, you will tell that add for the next layer. So then he will learn the pattern when the addition arrives. So in any of the format, he will apply same formation, right? So in that way, he will understand the concept. Here also, when they apply the activation function, it will add some complexity. Generally, it will flow. Generally, it will calculate and move on to the next layer. But whereas when it is neural activation function is added, then it will learn the concept and with difficulty format. Then only the model will understand more. After that, it will send to the output. Output, it will say the next word, or else it will give a prediction. So this is the thing is going to happen neural network. We call it as a perceptron. Perceptron is going to have the only single neuron, means it's going to have input layer, input neuron, and hidden layer, and the output layer. So we'll call it as a perceptron. If it is how output many, we call it as a multi-perceptron. Perceptron is nothing but single neuron structure. So this is a deep learning, a subset of machine learning using neural network with multiple layers. Okay, artificial neural network is nothing mimics of human brain structure and function. So how generally a single neuron will that? It is the thing of artificial neural network. We call it as a ANN. This is one of the model we use for predicting something. So this is a discriminative AI. Discriminative AI. So okay. So what are the layers we present? One is input layer, hidden layer, and output layer. We have input layer, hidden layer, output. So this is the basic structure of neural network and deep learning. Okay, is it clear? Next, we will move to the next model, which is a CNN, one of the famous model, which is now running in the generative AI too. So what is the model we generate? This is a call name. We are call it as a CNN. CNN is nothing but convolution neural network. So what is this convolution neural network? So, see, convolution neural network is nothing but it's going to observe something from the images. It's not going to deal with the text data. Why they introduce means, if they use this neural network, they're not going to solve the high complexity data. High complexity data. So what is high complexity data? Generally, if you do with the numbers, if you provide directly numbers, for example, you have the sales of data, your company sales data, and you will provide that data to this model, then it will directly handle, because need not to convert any of that, because numbers the machine will understand. So it will do. But whereas a complex, when the complex will come into the picture means when you use images, when you use pictures. So if you want to show that images to the model, it will not going to capture any information. So that is a negative point in ANN. We call it an artificial neural network. We call it as an artificial neural network. So to overcome that, they introduce CNN. This is a CNN which going to help you to overcome the complex task with the image processing. So it will help for more for doing the image classification. So type of deep learning model specialized for image recognition task. Why CNN? Why we need to use CNN? Efficiently process visual data using specialized layers. You've got to use some specialized layers to process the image as a visual data. Applications recognizing objects in the image with the high accuracy. So if you perform this CNN, you will get that accurate values. Okay. So we'll see the architecture of CNN. So input layer. So every neural network, it is going to have the input layer, that is compulsory. Input layer, and we have the one more layer is called it as a convolution layer. Convolution layer. So another layer is pooling layer, fully connected layer, output layer. So these are the layers we present in the CNN. And one more special thing of this CNN is you can add n number of layers. Not only these layers, not only these 5 layers, you can add n number of layers. Means you can add 5 convolution layers, or else you can add 2 pooling layers. See here in this architecture, you can see that there is a convolution layer, right? You can see. And this is a convolution layer as well as your pooling layer, and again they use convolution layer, again they use pooling layer. So like this, you can use n number of convolution layer and pooling layer. Okay. So generally, what it will do? What is the mean by it means? So, for example, they have this type of image. For example, they have this type of image. Okay, they will apply all the things. Means if this image, the human is not going to understand what the information is there in this image, right? So he will apply the filters on this. He will apply the filters on this. So what the filters are? Filters are going to be randomly assigned some numbers on the values. Means filters is nothing but like it act like a. Let me give an example. You will get. Let me share something. Okay, let me share something. So I think guys, are you able to see the screen? The screen is visible or okay. Coming to that, what does this mean by it means? Let me add this. So what this convolution layer generally will do means, for example, we have an image like this. For example, we have image like this. So what it going to have? It's going to have the pixels, right? You can see in some format you will see when you observe in a deep when you zoom with the any image, you will find some pixels. So you will find some pixels, right? Okay, so these are the pixels. Okay. Yes. Okay, sure. This is my image. Okay, this is my image with the some dimensions I will consider as a 32. Means 32 means it's going to have 32 rows. Okay, no need. Just I'm then taking as example, or else let me take it as a 5, 7. Okay. Okay, and this is a sun. This is my pixels. Okay, so what this convolution layer will generally do means it will extract the information. So every image going to have these pixels, and every pixel is going to carry one value. So what this value means, we will say it as a, it will start from 0 to 255. So there is a values of 0 to 250. Okay, So 0 to 255 values is going to be up. So based on the RGB values, based on the RGB colors, okay. Okay, this is the main thing. RGB 0 to 255 RGB is going to have. So it's going to have different values like 1, 0, 2. Okay, it's going to have a lot of values 3, 4. Sorry. 5. So different values, not only that, the T, because RGB, till 255 there is going to have numbers. Consider as an example. Okay, let me make it fast. Okay. Okay. So, for example, this like this, they're going to have the image. So we will apply some filters on it. We will apply some filters on it. So what these filters will generally means. So we will call it as a filters. It is going to have the random values in it. It is going to have some random values. We'll apply these random values in the image. Okay. So it will extract the information. The filters maybe if I apply, for example, this is my image, right? So this is my image. So I will apply the filter size was for example 3 into 3. So I will apply the filter size. This is a filter. Okay, filter in a sense like same as a 2D matrix, I mean 2 dimension image. So it's going to have the random values. It's going to have random values like 2, 1, 0. Okay, so this filter is going to apply it on these pixels. So which pixels? These pixels. So it's going to apply these. It will apply on these and will extract some information because it will do dot product. 2 plus 2 into 2, 2 and all this will observe and it will give. It will take another image and it will add the information here. Okay, it will add it. Okay. So here it will add the value. For example, it will go after calculating these two things, it will get 4. For example, calculating dot product, they will get 4. So again, what they will do, they will use stride option. Is striding. Okay, this striding. What this striding will nothing but, for example, if I keep striding as 1. For example, if I keep striding as 1. Striding as 1. So what will do? It will move this filter will move as a little bit 1 pixel away. So means like they'll move like this. Means so it will remove this one. It will not consider this one. It will start from 3 to 3 and it will do some operations dot product and this will apply here. And next we'll stride is 1 now. It will move again 1 pixel away. So like this, it will calculate the each and every pixel value information every time. Okay, until it will get the end of the pixels. Until end of the pixels. And after that, what it will do means it generally will occupy and the next means stride is 1 now, it will down also do same process. Means it will go for 3 filters. It will apply that in this format. And the same way it will do for the next 2. Means so it will apply inside the pixel. So like this, it will form an image. And after that, what this pooling layer will do, it will get another image which has been extract the important features from this image. Okay. So this is the image. So this image will apply pooling. So what this pooling will means it will apply some one more filter and it will get the max value from this. For example, the pooling was applied means it will get the max value and it will give another small image. It will give small image from this image. Okay. Again, we will apply the convolution layer in this, and like this, it will finally will give the 1D vector. 1D vector means 1D values. So all the pixel values is converted into single vector. So this single vector is going to be applied to the neural network. Okay, this is the neurons, and it will apply for the all neurons, and it will classify, finally give the output as information. Okay, so this is the thing is going to happen in convolution layer. Okay, I think you got it. Like this it is going to have. So guys, now is it clear? Yeah. So that is the thing is going to happen in convolution layer. So I think you got somewhat information. So this is the thing is going to happen in the convolution layer. It will apply the filter and it will minimize the image as a smaller. And next they'll apply pooling layer and it will minimize somewhat smaller. And like this, they will observe and finally they will do this is in a flat and as a fully connected, I will say as a dense layer. So these dense layer, these values will pass to the neuron and neuron will decide which one of this. See, for example, here is the image was car image, right? So this car image, then we have n number of means like classification. So they will use some activation function. So what is this ReLU and all this means? So this ReLU will do this type of task that if you give any of the positive number, then it is going to return the same number to the neuron. Okay, in the convolution layer, if the after calculating it will get some value, right? So that value is passed to the ReLU. ReLU will give the max value. If the value was negative, then the ReLU will what it will do, it will generate as a zero. It will provide as the output as zero. So then the next neuron is deactivated. So this is the thing is going to do the ReLU activation function. Okay. So and this softmax, there is one more activation function, that is softmax. What it will do generally means it based on the probability. So it will going to get some calculations. After that, it will get the probability of each class. Okay, it will generate the probability of each class. Which class has highest probability? Then it is going to say that this is the image belongs to this class. So it's going to identify. This is the thing is going to happen in a neural network. Okay. So we have filters and kernels. So generally we can call it as a filters or else kernels. So learns patterns like edges and shapes. Main in convolution layer, it will apply this in the, it will mostly capture the information from edges and the shapes from the end of the image. Okay. Strides and padding. So we discussed strides is nothing but the filter will move in the completely on the upon the image, and after the padding padding is nothing but it will add one more layer outside of the image. So we have seen image, no? So in that it will add one more image on the one more pixel value, means 4 sides it will add and apply all zeros in the pixel name of the pixels. It will add the zeros. So when it is the model will consider that zeros is neglected and it will not lose the edges information. So that is the thing we are going to use padding. And feature extraction. Finally, after doing all these things, it will extract some main features from the image. So this is the thing is going to happen in convolution layers. So pooling layer is explains the purpose that reduce the dimensionality is what I said, that it is going to reduce the image from large to the small one. No? So by doing this max pooling means, for example, there is a we got output after doing convolution layer, we got a value of 2 into 2. The image is the size of the image was 2 into 2. So then it will apply which value has higher means max value. So then it will give the output as the next layer. And average pooling, it will do average on the 4 and it will give the average value as the next neuron. Okay, so that is the thing is going to happen in the pooling layer. Dense layer, fully connected layer. So what is this dense layer? Is nothing but dense layer is going to we call it as a two things. One is dense layer as a fully connected layer. So after the doing this convolution and pooling, we will convert the image, complete image into a single vector, So that is the thing we call it as a dense or fully connected layer. Output layer uses softmax for multi-class. So we have discussed, right? Whereas the classification have two things. One is binary, and it will perform multi-class classification. So it will do two things, that multi-class software max will deal with the multi-class classification. We can use one more activation function, that is sigmoid. It will only deal with the binary classification. So when it comes to the binary, we will use sigmoid activation function. When it comes to the next, we will use a softmax. CNN in real world, they use for face recognition. That's good. And self-driving cars also, they will implement that. And medical imaging means they will get the diagnosis of the medicals. That too it will do as well. So that is the thing about CNN. So why we discussed about CNN and deep learning means this is a continuation of GANs. Okay, they will use some layers from this thing. Okay, not CNN completely. They use layers from. So what type of layers they use in a GANs? So we'll discuss that. Is it clear, guys, with the thing of CNN? Okay, let me explain padding one more time. Okay, fine. Let me share that screen once again. If you are not clear with any of the things you are facing any doubts, let me know, guys. Okay, I'll try to explain once again. See, this is the image. Okay, this is the image we have. Okay, what generally we have pixels. No, we are going to have the pixels. And what these pixels will do means, what this pixel generally will do means, it's going to carry some information, right? It may be 0, it may be 1, it may be 5. Okay, like this information is going to be carried in the corners too. So if I do the same just normal thing using without applying padding means, it will start from here. For example, if I apply the 3 into 2 matrices, then it will just go for these cells and give the information, and next it will move for the next layer, right? This is the thing is going to happen in convolution. Whereas if I apply padding, it will add the next pixel, 1 pixel. If I say it is a 1, okay. So again, sorry for that. Okay, so it will add the pixels. It will add a pixel street, right? Extra layer. For example, if I say 1, it will add 1. If I say 2, it will add 2. Okay, so this is the thing. It will add the pixels, new pixels to the image. Okay, let me consider that right now I don't have pad, so that is the thing issue. Sorry for that. So this is the pixels it's going to add extra, and it will make it as a 0, the value in the pixel. Every cell it will make it as a 0. It will not going to add any value, it making it as a 0. So why we need to create and why we need to make it as a 0 means, it will do for every pixel, not single pixel. Every pixel it is going to do 0. Now when we apply shading, it will start from here. It will not start from inside. It will start from here. Complete image. It will start. So what happens? Then it will calculate this 0 and this 1s and this is this value. So it will extract this information completely. So that is the reason it will add the padding to the image. Okay. So this is the thing. We will extract the edges information correctly. So that is the thing. We'll apply padding. Okay. Clear with that? Yeah, so the striding is nothing but the simple. So how we will do, just it is going to do in the same format as striding. Just striding is nothing but it will move. That is the thing. Striding, if I apply striding 1, what it will do, for example, my filter size is 3 into 3. This is the 3 pixels and it will calculate the 3 pixels. Okay, so this is my image. What I do, if I apply 3 into 3 filter, okay, if my filter is nothing but 3 into 3, the image of the filter size is 3 into 3, then it will start from here. It will calculate 3 and it will take the, it will start from 3 and it will calculate 3 and it will go for 3 and just, so this is a stride. First filter I applied, I'll get a value, right? It will apply that in the new image. It will apply that in a new image. It's not right. Okay. So what it will do, it will give the information here. So what it will generally it will do, it will give that information in this. So it will give the information, add this stride. Okay, when we apply the filter, stride is 3 1, then it will give the first information. It is going to be added. So when I the stride will move for the 3, and again first pixel it will just leave the first pixel and it will move for the next one. Okay, so it will consider 3. Now it has been removed. This pixels is not going to consider, and it will calculate this 3 and just it will add in that. And next it will remove the next pixel also. It will calculate next 3, and in the same way they will calculate next 3. So this is a thing stride is going to happen. In the same way, it will go for the down also. It will start from here 3 pixels and it will add till the 3. Okay. So in the same way, it will move for the next. It will leave this one as well as it will leave this one. Okay, it will add this. This will, it will calculate this. So like this, striding will move on to the complete image. Is it clear with the striding? Yeah, that's good. Next, we'll move to the generative. So you are clear the convolution layer. Now we will move to that thing. We'll understand what is generating. So what are the models we have in a generative? So in this we will learn generative core models and the core concepts of generative AI. So we have what this generative AI generally will do. We will take the huge amount of data and we'll train the some models. We have some models in generative AI. You use that models and we'll train the model. And when you give the random sample, it will generate the new sample. Using that random sample, it will generate the new thing. So how it is going to do, what it will do in the background, we'll discuss all these things. Okay. So where in the use cases in where we will use these generative models means image generation. Generally, we use for image generation of creating realistic faces, landscapes, objects. So we'll use for this purpose. And also text generation. You have seen a lot of models where they are generating text, right? And audio synthesis. It will generate the music, speech, all these things. Okay. Data augmentation, creating synthetic data to improve the other models. So these the things is going to do by used for the models. Okay, data augmentation nothing but where, for example, if you are training a model, okay, you are training a model, you are not enough with the insufficient data. Means, for example, you want to train a model, you that to find the transaction, bank transaction, fake transactions are the good normal transaction. So in such a scenarios, if you ask for the bank manager to give the data, so if we provide the data, then you're going to find n number of normal transactions only. You'll find the less fake transaction. So if you use that data to train a model, then definitely the model is going to be fake. So in such a scenarios, what they will do, you use this generative model to generate same type of data. You can't find which one is fake and which one is real. So that data is going to generate it, like it is going to generate. And for example, we have 10,000 normal transaction, 2,000 of fake transaction. Then that 2,000 is going to convert it into 8,000, 9,000. Then that is useful for to train our model. So in that situation, data augmentation is going to be used. Anomaly detection. Anomaly detection is nothing but difference between the classes. Means, for example, I will give an example. For example, consider we are going to have for example, there is a school. Okay, there is a school. The school is conducting a picnic for from 6th to 10th standard students. The school is conducting a picnic for 6th to 10th students. So everyone just joined the picnic, and the two people who are from 5th to 4th standard, they have joined the session. So what happened here, after when they went to picnic, they have started counting. So everything is clear, but the students, two students are came extra from other standard. So now they're going to classify 6th standard students, 7th standard student, 8th, 9th, 10th standard student. They will classify. So these two students are not belong to any of the class. So then we call it as an anomaly detection. So that points, that data will not belongs to any of the classes. So then we call it as anomaly, which is going to be very harmful to train. While we are training our model, it is very harmful. So because it is going to be not helpful to train our model. So that is the thing we'll use for to find these types of patterns in a data. Okay. So generative adversarial network. This is a GAN. Okay, generative adversarial network is a GAN. So where is one of the model we will use to generate new content. So this is a model we'll use in a GANs. Okay. Before moving to the GANs, let's have it. Just take a 2 minutes of break. Okay, nice. Just have a 2 minutes break. Just continue. Guys, someone is asking that if we join the session, then we'll get attendance. So if you join the session, you will get attendance, but when you stay till the end of the session only. See, because these platforms will count that your mails and information when you provide that. So it's going to evaluate that how much time you have stayed in the session. So based on that, that will give the attendance. So be careful about that. If you stay until the end of the session, till end of the session, then only you will get the attendance is going to be marked. Okay, make sure that. Yes. Just haven't started GANs. I'll give the overview. Just have started. So what these GANs will do generally, and I'll just give the information. Okay, no need to worry. Just have 2 minutes break. We'll start, or else I will discuss that in the next session. Just we'll have another concept that we are going to create an account in Google Skill Boost. I'll show that how to create account. Okay. After finishing that part, we'll discuss about these GANs. Okay. No need to worry. Just we'll cover every theory as well as we'll go with the practicals too. Okay. Certificate after finishing. Just today I'm going to give the overview about this course. Okay, just I'll give the overview, then you will I will let me know all the notes. Yeah, PPT not possible. I will share some materials. Okay, don't need to worry about that. PPTs. Hi guys. So is it clear? No. Am I audible? Yeah. So just before moving to the GANs, I will discuss GANs. Okay. Just you need to do one task. Okay. I'll share my screen. I'm going to Okay, guys. Just I said the have a break. No. Yeah. Just had some water. Okay. Fine. Yeah. So this is a thing. Let me show you something. What you need to do means, guys, the screen is visible or not? Let me know. Are you able to see the screen? Are you able to see the screen or not? Yeah. So what you need to do means, guys, everyone, please pay attention here. So in this, go to Google. Okay, go to Google and search for Google Skill Boost. Okay, everyone, do this. Go to Google Skill Boost and search for Google Cloud Skill Boost. This is the education purpose, the where the Google is providing to learn. Okay, just hit on the first link, Google Cloud Skill Boost. It will open like this. Okay, is it clear? And now go to join, not sign in. Go hit on join. It will ask some credentials. Okay, hit on it, sign in Google, or else you can fill the information. That's a wish. Okay, hit on continue. Okay, after doing that, it will show in this way. It will give this is a format. Okay, so what you need to do here means just give your date of birth. Just I'm providing my okay. Okay, yeah, you need to do that. Sorry, just I'm sorry. So after when it is going to ask for date of birth, all the things, just what you need to do, just we are going to you need to accept that. Okay. After finishing that, it's going to give a pop up like this. Okay. Don't go back. Don't hit on back. Just it's going to give the pop up like this. Hit on join. Okay. Hit on join. So when you hit on join, so it will show you in this way. Okay. Give hit on continue. Hit on continue. Then it will navigate to here. So what you need to do here means just go here, experience, just you need to select from 0 to 5. Okay, give a city or town. Just I'm going to give. Okay, if we have, then it is going to give. Just I'm going to select this. So here, what you need to do, what are the things you have, just give that. Okay, I'm going to specify. If you have a student, you can give the student as a, just I'm going to give as a data scientist. Okay. Right, means I'm just providing the company name. Just you can give your college name. Okay. Hit on if you want to get any recommendations, you can, and hit on join. After that, hit on join. Okay. You need to give your education means college name. Okay, here, and you need to provide all the information. Hit on join. Just it's loading. Just wait a few seconds. Now the account has been created with the 35 free credits. The account has been created with the 35 free credits. Okay. Go to start on learning. So this is a platform where you need to finish your activities. Okay. Everyone need to create. If you want to get certified from the Google, so you need to do this task. Okay. It's a mandatory thing. Now you need to fill. So, okay, you got 35 credits. You can check that you will get the 35 credits like this. So if you want to get certified, means like a certificate, you need to finish some tasks. So what are the tasks? I'll show that and we'll discuss that. Okay. Go to paths here. Okay. Go to paths, hit on path. Path. If you have account, just use that account, but you need to do one thing. Just I will say what to do if you have. Okay. So are you able to see the screen or not? Is it visible? Are you able to see? Okay. Okay, that's good. Okay. Yeah. After that, what you need to do, just we have created account. Okay. So when you hit on path, it will show like this. Okay. You need to finish 3 courses in this Google Cloud Skill Boost. Okay. Sorry. Google Cloud Skill Boost. You need to finish 3 things. One is guys. This is the one. Beginner introduction to generative AI learning path. Okay. Remember, guys, you need to finish this task. I'll show in the upcoming sessions how to finish all the things I'll give. No need to worry. So what you need to do, just these are the course they will provide. You need to finish each and every task. Okay, each and every task. Go here, hit on start course, and it will show you something like watch the video, and it will show you that about the course introduction, and you're going to have some quiz. You need to attend the quiz, and then it is going to give a badge like this: introduction to generative AI. Sorry, guys. So it will give you batch like this. So when you finish the course, it will give, just go back and again. Next, go to this course, finish this, go to this and go to finish all these things. Okay. After that, you're going to have some labs. So you're going to have labs. So you need to finish all the labs. You need to finish all the labs here. It's a mandatory. Everyone need to do. Okay. You're going to have everything. You need to do all the labs. That's a mandatory thing you need to do. After finishing all the labs, so sorry, here is the labs. So yeah, prompt design. So I will show how to do labs. No need to worry. Just you finish the videos. Okay, just finish the videos and these 3 concepts. So you have some labs right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 labs you have. Okay, finish this. How to finish these 4 labs? I will show in the next session. No need to worry about that. Okay. Till then, you need to, what you need to do, just you need to finish these 3 first. This is a video and you will get a badge. You watch the video, you will have the quiz, finish this, and this also you need to do. So this, in this way you need to finish and the beginner level. Whereas coming to the next, go to path. This is the one course you need to finish. So the first one is free. Okay, first one, the 5 credits you have 35. No, it's for free. No need to worry. But whereas you need to finish 1 more 2 courses, that is advanced generative AI labs with the Gemini and Google, and whereas you need to finish generative AI labs with the Gemini on cloud. Okay, intermediate. Yeah, this is the thing, guys. Advanced generative AI developers learning path. You need to finish this. Okay, not that one. Okay, make sure there is a 2 advances. Make sure that, okay, beginner learning path, whereas advanced learning path and intermediate. Coming to intermediate. We check that is the thing and anything learning path. Is it clear? This is a not this one. Advanced generative AI labs with the Gemini and Google Cloud, not this one. This is the thing you need to finish. Generative AI labs with the Gemini and Google Cloud, intermediate, and advanced is this. Advanced is learning path, whereas beginner is also learning path. You need to finish this course. So for this, you need some access. For intermediate and the advanced, you need some access, means you need some credits to do that labs. So how you get credits means, just a minute. I'm stopping this screen share. How you will get credits, I'll show you that. The link address. So guys, so this is the thing. I will share one link with you guys. I'll share one link, Google Form link. Okay, I'll share one Google Form link. You need to so you need to go there and just you need to fill this. Okay, fill this Google Form, accept all the terms and conditions, and hit on next. Okay, and give your full name. Give your full name and email address. See here, I'm specifying that enter Google Cloud Skill Boost account email address. So if you have previous account, no need to worry. Just specify that mail here. Okay, specify that mail, and if you have previously have account, specify that mail, as well as when if you don't have any account, just create that and specify that mail. Okay, confirm your Google Skill Boost account. Very important. Please share your Google Skill Boost public profile. So this is a very mandatory. Please don't fill in the wrong way. Okay, that is a very mandatory. So these are the things you need to give, and you need to submit state, university, college name, mobile number, and the gender. And so how we get this? How we need to do this means I'll show. See guys, is it visible? The screen is able. Are you able to see the screen or not? Make sure that. Okay. Go to account. Go to activities. Go to account and go to activities. Yeah, sorry, activities. Yeah. Go to account as a settings. Sorry, not activities. Go to settings. Okay. Go to settings. In the it is going to give the complete information about you. Okay, guys. After that, can you see here public profile? So what they are asking here? Google Cloud Skill Boost public profile. They are asking about your public profile in the form. So we found here, make it as a mark. Okay, mark and check it as a update the settings. Okay, the Google with the login with the Google company name. It's not required. Just give the information. Choose file for play name. No need. Just hit on update settings. Okay. After that, it will show your profile like this. When you update, this is the see your profile is a public and accessible at. So this is the link you need to provide. Copy this. Okay. It will going to look like this. Okay. This account is going to look like this. So copy this and paste it here. You need to paste it here. Okay. After that, you need to submit. So this is a mandatory. If you follow this, what this why you need to do means this is the thing where the Google is going to verify. Okay, Google is going to verify this Google form. We are going to send. We are going to forward to the Google. Then Google will see and it will give you access for these courses. So when you're done with all this, go to dashboard. The process is go to settings. Okay, everyone, is it clear how to get the public profile means? Go to settings. In that, you will find this page. When you hit on settings, you will find this page. Here, go down, you will find the public profile. So you are going to get the checkbox, hit on checkbox and get the update settings. Then it will going to show your public profile. So just copy that profile and paste it in the Google form. So after finishing that, go to dashboard, and in 1-2 days, the Google is going to give the access, and you will get the subscription here. So you'll check the subscriptions. In the subscription, you're going to get it is going to add some account information. Okay, no need to wear activities. You can check our else in activities. You can check. It is going to give some subscription information. So when you go to intermediate, it will give the access directly. So for example, if I hit on this, so if you hit on the start lab, so it's going to ask some amount, means like credits, launch with 1 credit. If you go for with some more labs, it will ask some more, amount, means credits also. This 35 credits is not going, I mean, you're not, it is not be enough to do this task. So that is the thing. When you give this information, the Google is going to provide you with the some more credits. You can use that credits and you can finish these labs. Okay, is it clear? So I will say what to do everything. No, in the upcoming sessions, I'll show how to do also. I'll show you labs also. No need to worry about that. Okay, just follow the instructions. Okay, if you are facing, I will say, for example, if I for example, if I show that one lab today, I've shown that one lab how to do all the step-by-step process completely. I'll inform you that what to do tomorrow. Okay, what the activities you need to finish. Okay, be careful while doing. Do slowly. If you do multiple times, for example, you finish one lab now, and just next you go with the next lab, and you just open that lab. So if you are not going to, just you need to wait for a while and you need to open. If you open continuously without ending one lab, you are going to get errors. Means it will show that there is no prerequisites. Wait for a while. It will give the time. So like that, it will give a lot of issues and errors. So be careful. Do with the process. Okay, I will give the examples and I will show that how to do. Follow, see the video a number of times and follow the process. Okay. No need to worry. They will provide the credits. That's what I'm saying. No. That is the thing. You need to fill that Google form. They will provide a credits. Okay. Is it clear? Okay. I'll share this information in the group. Okay. Okay. And I'll show that how to do beginner labs. Okay. This is the time now. Just I'll show how to do the beginner labs. Okay. Tomorrow we'll discuss about GANs, and after that we'll do one more lab. Like this, we'll continue. Okay. If you have any issues, sir, just post it in the Telegram. Yeah, we'll provide. Just you're going to get the links. Okay, no need to worry about that. Yeah, it's fine. You can use just, but you need to specify the mail correctly. You need to send. We are going to send that for Google. Okay. If not, you want, you can create. No need to worry. You are going to get. The team is working on it. So the team is too busy. So that is the thing. It may take time, but you will get. Okay. So you'll get all the information. Skill boost, skill wallet. So skill wallet. So there you will find what are the tracks and the continuation schedule, calendar, everything. You'll find the tracks in there. No need to worry about the credits. If it is about the credits, see, I'm just specifying, I'm just mentioning once again, if you're facing issue with the credits, if you fill that Google form, the Google is going to provide for free. So why you are fearing about that credits? So in these sessions, you are not going to have any of our projects. Okay, you need to finish the activities, then the Google is going to provide a certification. Yeah, I'll share the link in the group. Okay, form link. Sure, that. Sure, I will share the recorded videos, lectures, all things in the group. Okay, and also it will update it in the skill wallet. Okay. And before doing that, I'll show that you need to do one more task, that is IBM. Okay, so that is a mandatory. You will get the uh, certification from the IBM. So what we need to do, just I'll show that too. Okay. Just a minute, guys. I didn't find that. Yes, you need to finish beginner, intermediate, as well as advanced. Okay. Just a minute. I'm going to show one more task you need to do. That is a mandatory, that too. Okay, it's going to finish by 1 2 days. Okay, just a minute. I'll share that. Okay, just in session. Guys, just I'm going to show you something that. See here, everyone. I'm going to share one more link that is from IBM. Okay, just what you need to do. This is a link for IBM. So here a link which is going to show you that about one course. Okay, so you need to go with the login with the Google or whatever you have. Just go with the Google if you want. Just sign up with the Google. Just using this account. Okay, just a minute. I'll continue. So when you log in into that, hit on create account. Okay, when you go log in with that, hit on create account. Accept all. Just give the information. Okay. Just give the information. Okay. Additional information, it's not that mandatory. This is optional. So required, you need to accept terms and conditions. So it's a mandatory, everyone need to do. And just it is going to go to selection part. Then it is going to navigate here. Just accept all. Hit on continue. See here, it is going to redirect you to here. So generative AI in action. So you need to finish each and every module. Okay, you need to finish each and every module. It need to be finished in 100%. Okay, make sure that it need to finish. So it's going to go, IBM going to give a certificate for you. Okay, you did generative AI in action. Okay, so what is credentials you need to do? You finish this task. Okay, just return that, enroll that. You need to finish the task, what the task they give in that guidance you need to follow, and these three you need to finish these three. Okay, learning, e-learning, video, and guidance. Okay, so it's not taking time. So you need to finish these three. After that, go to this module and you will finish these three. After that, you need to finish this. Okay, credentials information. So finish all the tracks, you will get the badges and you'll get the certificate too. So these badges you need to submit in a one Google form. Then you are going to get a certification. Okay, isn't it? Is it clear? You need to do this course also. It's going to be it's not going to take much time. Okay, do it finish as soon as possible. See, it has been enrolled. So if you hit on it, it will show you that what to do. Okay, what to do, what are the tasks you need to finish. Go to activities. So next or else. Just close, yeah, hit on that. So you need to hit on next. So they have provided that video, finish that video. Okay, hit on next. It like this, finish all the things are required. What are the things it will ask? Just finish all these things. Okay, finish all the modules, then you will get a certificate. Okay, is it clear? It's a mandatory, everyone need to do. See, that IBM, it will not take much time. You can finish by 1-2 days. It's a simple, just simple task. So you need to do. And Google Cloud, it's compulsory. These two you need to do. It's a mandatory. Okay. Yeah, that's good. So I'll share that IBM link in the group, as well as I'll share the information like that Google form. Okay, create account in Skill Boost. That's a mandatory. So do it that. And tomorrow, next class, we have the I'll show that this beginner, and the task is to finish all the videos in the beginner level. Okay, finish all the things in a beginner level. I'll show that labs, how to do labs. Okay, I'll give the overview, and then next session we'll discuss about beginner level. We'll finish the beginner. After that, we'll go for the intermediate. Okay. Already you are the people in the Telegram, right? Everyone has joined in the Telegram. Yes, I will share all the information in Telegram. That's good. So, do you have any queries? Let me know. That's good. So, yeah, you can use your existing. No, you need to wait for a few more minutes. If possible, I will show one lab in. There is a time, right? So I'll show that. Okay. It's that you need to do check it that share that information when we share the Google Colab, no, sorry, Google Colab form and Google form. So share that information there. Share that information there. Okay. So I'll show some beginner labs. Okay, I will finish that one beginner lab. Just go here. Beginner introduction to Gemini. So finish these things. Okay. Coming to the lab, what we will need to do in the lab. So we have credits, right? So it's free for first time. So hit on first lab. Okay, hit on first lab. It will show you like this. So what you need to do, you need to go with the task. Task. Open the notebook in Vertex AI Workbench. Set up the notebook and prompt engineering best practice and reduce the output variability. So what you need to do, you need to finish each and every task. How you're going to finish? Just this is see. You need to check, review the prerequisites. Means you need to have best laptop. That's the thing. Okay, just hit on it. It will give the instructions you need to follow. And hit on start lab. Hit on start lab. So hit on not. I'm not a robot. So please open this in a every time when you work with the labs in the Google Cloud, just you need to open in the incognito mode. It's a compulsory. Okay. Yeah. See, it is saying use private browsing to run the lab. Cancel. Just hit on. Give a right click here. It will ask to open in the incognito window. Hit on that. It will navigate here. Okay, let me share that. So stop sharing. Okay, I'll share my entire screen, then you will get to it. So okay, let me go there. So when you hit on okay, just go there. So it is the thing. So when you hit on it, it will times are going to start when you start lab. So when you do that, it will navigate here. So you need to hit on incognito mode. Open this link in incognito mode. So you need to just hit on I understand. Okay, just hit on that. It will take you to the Google Cloud. So this is a cloud dashboard, guys. So accept terms and conditions. This is a dashboard, Google Cloud dashboard. This we call it as a cloud shell. So this is a Gemini. So we'll deal with these things. Okay. So here you will find everything about the Gemini. So what they did, what they said, and all the things. Just sometimes it will ask for password also. Make sure that. So see here, they will provide username and they will provide password. So when you navigate, it will ask, it will take the username automatically and it will ask password. You need to copy this password and you need to paste, and project ID will discuss. So we need to go with the task by task. How we need to do? Get started with the prompt engineering using Google Gemini with the SDK, software development kit, application best practice. Okay. So this information including the specificity and task identification, explore the various text generation use cases with the Google Gemini. So it will what this lab will you will explore in this lab. This is the information you will need. See guys, the main idea that is to you need to learn something new. Okay, that's make sure that okay, if you are doing the lab, if you get any information the new thing, then the that is a useful thing. Okay, make sure that it need to become 100. Okay, so the points need to be, you need to finish this task, then the points become 100. Okay, we'll convert it to 100. So let's see how it is going. Before you click on the start lab button, read the lab requirements. Okay, fine. So here I'll start your lab and sign into Google account, start lab. So it's saying every information you need to follow. If you choose the account dialog, they use another account. Okay. So this is the, again, it is showing that username and as well as it will show the password. Okay. When you start lab, then it will show. Okay. Click on next and accept terms and conditions. So it will show that, it will explain that this is the navigation menu. These three buttons is there, no, that is the navigation menu. This is search bar. Open the workbench vertex AI. So where we need to open? Google Cloud Console. Okay, we are on the console. Go to navigation. Okay, 3 lines, and we need to go to vertex AI and workbench. Okay, what he said, just we'll do that. So this is a console, and this is the search bar. Okay, this is the navigation menu. Hit on that. Go to vertex AI. Where is the vertex AI? Here is the vertex AI. From here, go to workbenches. So this is the thing of vertex AI. Hit on workbenches. Okay, that's good. So we are moving to there. Make sure about the timing also. So just wait for a while. Just wait for a while. You will get this and hit on Open Jupyter Lab. It will navigate to the next tab. Okay, we'll show you the next tab. Just wait for. Will take time. While doing, just connect with your mobile internet. That's a good. If you choose with the Wi-Fi, it will show you some issues while doing some intermediate and advanced labs. Okay, be careful before doing that. Just check your internet with the mobile internet. That's better. Okay, we're going through. Just to find the vertex AI Jupyter Lab instance and open the Jupyter Lab. Yeah, we did that. Next, first task is done. We need going for second. Set up the notebook. Okay, open the intro prompt design. Okay, just we'll go. Select the kernel and get started. This is the project ID and the location. You need to specify. Make sure. Okay, here also they will give project ID and the location. So here, this is the lab. Okay, this is the Jupyter Lab. It has been opened. So this said this is a file, right? So hit on this file. So it will open. Select the kernel. So don't change anything. Python 3, this is the kernel. Just hit on select. So this is the license and all the things it will explain. Read once what the overview it will give and get into that. So run the first cell. So we are installing these libraries. So check the star mark and it need to be done. Now run this application instance and kernel shutdown. We are restarting the kernel. We will get a pop-up. Okay. Hit on OK. Now. So authentication is required. So it is checking for authentication. Google Collapse. Okay, it's give it to that. Okay, these are libraries you need to import like Markdown, Display, import GenAI types, and just run this cell too. Okay, set Google Cloud project information and create client. So for this, what you need to do, you need to provide some information here where we have already have set. No, go to the previous one. Copy this, or else copy that. It's fine. Okay. But while doing, be careful. Just go slowly. Okay, don't be hurry. Okay, if you do that, you will get errors because it's a cloud, right? So you need to be careful. So Western US, you need to set up region also. It's compulsory because this is a free account now. So if you're not going to set up, then it is going to rise error. So just change the region. Check this. Change the region. Now run. If you run, if you didn't get any, okay, the error it not raised any error. Just we are loading Flash model, okay, Gemini 2.0 Flash model, okay. So it's explaining how this prompt engineering. You can go these things to see. It need to ask one task at a time, be specific and well defined, be concerned, and improve the response quality by including examples, turn of generative task and classification task to improve the safety. So these are topics you need to finish. So first concern, what do you think could be a good name for flower shop on the specialization spelling bucket? So you are selling some bouquet. So for flower shop, so what is a good name? We are asking for that. This is our prompt. So this is our model. So already we have created model. What is the model? This is a model ID. Okay, no need of ID. Or just imported model, right? Where is that? Here, yeah. Sorry. Here is a model. Sorry for that. So model or model ID, it's fine. Okay, we are asking, see, you are specifying. If you are specifying model, also it will take model ID, also it will take. It's not issue. So we are saying this is a model, and we are saying this is a prompt. So we are sending that to generate content function. So this is a function we are passing to that function, and we will asking for display. We are asking for display function to display the response from the. It will give the response. You can see. Right. These are the names it is recommending us to do. Okay, that's good. So again, suggest for name for flower shop. That sales bouquets for. So date flowers we are asking for other flowers and the date flowers. Dried flowers means what flower. So it is giving that for dried flowers is the names. It's a good fit for the name. So you can go through. So next, be specific and well defined means you need to specify the prompt. They based on only then we will get the good accurate results. So tell me about Earth. I asked only the basic prompt. I not specified any detail over about the Earth. then it will give random information, right? Earth is a good one, Earth height, Earth square, the diameters, and all the information go to its name, nickname, all the things give. Okay, I will specify my prompt. If I specify my prompt, what will generate list of ways that make Earth unique compared to other planets. This is specification, right? So it going to give that information, related that information, liquid, water on the surface, oxygen rich atmosphere, yeah, that because of specifying good prompt. What is the best method for boiling water and why it is why the sky is this related to things? No, you should not ask that. Ask one task at a time. If you ask for boiling water, it's fine. If you ask for why the sky is blue, you need to do any one task. So that is the thing. Just we are passing. Why it is boiling water? Why sky is blue? So specifying. You should not do at a time two cells. Okay. Just you need to do one cell. You need to execute one cell. So what day is today? Sorry, what day is it today? Okay, we are asking for the configuration. What is temperature? We'll discuss. Okay, I'll say what is temperature, why we need to set, and what things. Okay, just it has been changed. I'll explain that. So you need to finish that. Okay, after it will say, and this is generate the configuration is specifying, and we'll give the instruction. What the system instruction is will do means generally, if you say that do a specific task, then it will do a task. It will generate something. So if you say that give some instruction, follow this instruction, then it will follow. Okay, I'll discuss this too in deeply and show an example also. Okay. So you are saying that this is the information you need to go. You are a traveler website. So if the students, if customer will ask about the travels and the places, then you need to give the information. If the person asks of any of outside of the question, not about the travels, if you ask for health, food, then you should not answer that type of question. See, if not, you can say, sorry, I can't answer that question. So it will give that in that way. So it's done. Okay. What is the best place for seeing in Milan, Italy? Okay. Sightseeing in Milan, Italy. I'm happy to share that your travel plans, and it is saying that information. Okay, that's good. I'm a high school student. Recommend me the program or activity. We are asking about the activity. Just what we said. Give the instructions, right? Okay, that is a model we use different. This is a model to find because we have chat send message. So high school. So it is writing something. What's good? If you ask in this way using this chart, it will give the answer this. If you are asking other thing, okay, that's the thing. They haven't provided example. Okay, fine. So it's going to give. Okay, that's good. And next you need to asking for specifying a particular program. So when you ask for program, it will give a lot of things. If you specify the things, it will give classification task, reduce the output variability, right? It will give the Python, Java based on that. It's a quite interesting, right? Zero shot prompt, one shot prompt, few shot prompts. We'll discuss what is this. Zero shot prompts generally is nothing but it is going to be we are not going to provide any example to that model. Okay, that is a thing of zero shot prompt. It will give the based on the given information. One shot prompt, we are going to provide the information. Okay, means we are going to provide example, one example, then it is going to answer based on that. This is a few shot prompt. We are going to give the n number of examples. Then it is. We'll discuss that. Okay, what this few shot, one shot, all this. So I'm done with this activity. Now, what we need to do? Go back. You are done, right? So go there where you are activated this activity. You can check. And now you need to what we need to do after finishing every task. You are going to have the check my progress. Hit on my check my progress. It need to be a checked with the green tick. So in this way, right? For prompt engineering, yes, check. Don't assume that every lab is going to be in this format. Not every lab is going to be having a different formats. Okay, so some labs will go show you that you explore cloud, some tools in the cloud. You need to do task on the cloud. Okay, tools based on tools. Some will say that do this one. Some will show you that to do that one. Okay, don't assume. Some of the only things we have like Jupyter's labs, so that is fine, but other labs you need to do other tasks. That is quite different. Okay, make sure that while doing the task, make sure and you need to do the task. So it's going to get checked. Sometimes I said no, check with the internet and make sure some will give, sir, I didn't added marks. I did all the tasks, but I didn't get the marks. So you need to wait for a while. It will take time, somewhat the internet issue and the cloud issue. Okay. I have just done with the just 10, it's been added. So it's taking time. That is based on the internet and based on the cloud. Okay. That is not our, yeah, it's done. Now you need to check other one. So, but I didn't add. It will take time. It will add. Okay. Someone will say this is the reasons. I'll check my progress. Hit on check my progress because we are done. After finishing every task, you need to do this. Okay. Then only the marks is going to be added. And then only you get the badge. Wait for a while. It will become 100. It will show you that you got 100 points. Okay. It's taking time due to internet issue or something else. Okay. Just let's wait. So after that finishing, you will get the 100. After then only hit on one lab. So without hitting end lab, you should not go for the other labs. Okay. Make sure that, guys. Okay. Without hitting end lab, you should not, because it will say that you are open multiple labs, so it's not possible. So please close the other lab if you're going to give that. Okay. If it is finished, okay, then you need to try otherwise. It's going on. It's taking time. Generate tasks. So that is the thing. After finishing tasks, you need to check. Then it is not going to take time. Okay, if not done, so if you miss, see, we got only 90 points. It's not updated because we need 100. So go here. You can see this is thing. Hit on that progress. Check my progress. It will take time. It will update. Okay. Don't worry. It will update. Okay. It is 19 also issue. Just it will update. Okay. But here everything has been marked. But we are getting 90. Just re-update this one. Sometimes if you just do that, it will see. Now it has been done. So due to international issues, it's going to happen. No need to worry. Try to do multiple times. Okay. Then hit on enter. So it will ask you are sure to, if you hit, you need to restart. Hit on enter. So your task is done. Give the response, then it's done. So you're going to, it is going to mark as a tick. You can go for the next, but make sure that it will take time. Just don't open after finishing one lab. Just take time and just open. Okay, take 1 to 5 minutes. Okay, I didn't check. No, it's not going to work. If without working, if you check, it is not going to give anything. Just it will leave that you need to finish the task. Sometimes while after we are doing also, it's not going to, because you need to do properly. You need to follow the instruction. You need to do the correct format. Then only it's going to give. Okay, make sure that. Yeah, you need to do that. You need to finish, because I said no, every lab is going to have in a different format. It's not going to follow any specific format. So that is the thing I said no, you need to check the task and you need to go with that. No, it's not going to possible to do this task in VS Code. There it will go to, because that is a cloud. How you going to do? Yes. See, it is going to say Jupyter Notebook, then you need to go to Jupyter Notebook. In next lab, what it is going to show you that, it's going to tell that go to playground. It's not going to show that to go to Jupyter Notebook. You need to go to navigate to playground. There you need to do tasks. So that is another lab you will get. On the second or third lab you will get. So you need to upload one image. Then the Gemini is going to give the context of that image. So that is a task you need to do. So that is quite different. Based on the concept, it is going to change the labs. Okay. Make sure the task. Okay. Guys, the session is done. So if you have any queries, you can just post it in the Telegram. Okay, I'll share that two links. One is Google Form. Another one is to fill the Google Form when you are just signed in. Okay, just when you create account, I have shown that how to create account, right? Create that. Thank you. Good night. If you have any queries, just post it in the Telegram. Okay, I will search your name. Okay, definitely. Good night. Good night. Just start. Do the beginner level, guys. Do the beginner level compulsory. Do the beginner levels. That videos. What the videos generative AI, LLM, all the videos, and try to do the first lab. And remaining also labs, I will show how to do. Okay, we'll go with each and every lab. In some labs, I will say that I'll show this lab, and you need to do next lab. I will inform you that. If you're okay, you can do the that beginner level labs. Try it once. Beginner level. If you're okay, just I've shown now. Just next lab, go to the next lab and check that activities once and follow the instructions mandatory. And do very slowly, not issue that, but finish on time. Let's make sure that you need to finish on time. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You're welcome. Good night. Just I'm winding the session, guys. What is the doubt, Anand Kumar? I'll share that Google form in the group links. Yeah, thank you. You can leave now. Winding the session, we'll discuss in the group.